Hey, fortune teller, tell me if this marriage will work out. Miss, I see your husband's star. This may not be as het pie as it seems. Hey, how can you say that? Say something nigh for a het pie day. Nigh words are lies. You want that? Tell me, how is it not het pie? Your nose tip is dark, meaning your wealth star is clouded. It means the person you trust has failing fortune, weak outside, deep in debt. What's wrong with you? We're just supporting your business, and you're here spouting nonsense, cursing us. Sir, I see black energy on your forehead, a sign of legal trouble. At least arguments and lawsuits, at worst prison. You have a crucial deal coming, but the result may be empty as a bucket. As for who you cheated, you know yourself. Once this face is triggered, prison is certain. He's telling the truth. Don't listen to him. That's not true. Explain yourself. Support. Ding, fortune-telling task 1/3 complete. At most 3 months. Life countdown detected. System backtrack mission triggered. Life-saving system bound. Location, marriage registration office in trance. Time, 2 to 3 p.m. daily. Gone. Serve 3 customers and predict accurately. Master, here's 10,000. Trek my lop life, sir. Your face is a bit strange. How strange? Your children palace is full and bright, rosy. Meaning you have deep child luck. They're filial. Master, you're amazing. My son last month just bought me a new car. He's pretty filial. Master, look, this is my son. Handsome, right? Lie a good field. But planted with another's crops. Master. What do you mean? Have you thought that you and your wife have square faces and wide jaws, but your son has a pointed chin and delicate features? Neighbors joked when young that he wasn't good looking. Son doesn't look like him at all. Picked the best features, your son's brow bone height and jaw width. Don't met you or your wife at all. This mismatched face is unusual. Not alike. Indeed not small. Fortune-telling task 2/3 complete. Master, our turn. Trek if me and old Zhang's marriage is good. For good luck. Your cheekbones are high, nose bridge knotted, lips thin. That's a cold and mean face, called 3 white eyes. 3 white eyes mean a bad heart. You're not seeking lop, but this old man's property. You're slandering us. We truly lop each other, sir. You're slandering us. We truly lop each other, sir. Your property palace is wide and full. Good family background, at least a house, but now, your property palace has a layer of black-green energy, a sign of a cuckoo taking the nest. Someone is plotting your house. He tricked you into a fake marriage to get a loan for your son's wedding house. Once the deed is in his name, the next day you'll be abandoned. I didn't. You have a mole on your left brow, master, but your wisdom spot is dark and poorly shaped, a sign of a schemer. This kind of person specializes in credit fraud. This trick on old folks, you've done it before. Dead. Thank you, master. Ding, 3 fortune tasks complete. Calculating reward, 30 days added to life. Congratulations. Host receives cash reward of 1 million. Survived. Task done. Time to clock out. Master, don't go. I'll pay 100,000. I'll pay 100,000. I've offered 5 times. Master, my name is Wang Genhua. 5 million. Please do one more reading, just for my future. So today's slots are full. Master, rules are dead, people are alive. 5 million not enough? I'll add more. Almost 3 p.m. Time to clock out. The big group chairman, holding that black card, stood alone at the Civil Affairs Bureau door. He'd never seen someone who couldn't be bought with money. Jiang Feng slept deeply. The outside world had changed because of him. 3 predictions were confirmed. solidifying the Civil Affairs Bureau fortune teller's skill. Media, influencers, and tycoons were frantically searching for him. Some even offered seven-figure sums just to get a word with him. New task release time, 11 p.m. to 12:01 a.m. daily. Method, tarot card reading. Field, chest dawn. Serve 3 customers and predict accurately. What are you doing? Can't you see where this is? This isn't a night market. Pack up and leave now, old man. I'm not in the way. Just 2 hours. Not a minute. Leave now, or I'll call someone. I'm not leaving. Xiao Zhang, what's going on? I have a lead. What lead? Haven't calculated yet, don't know. Don't mess with the police. Leave now. Officer, any news? My daughter. Found her? Mrs. Li, get up first. We're checking surveillance. Tim too is out searching. We'll notify you as soon as we have news. 48 hours. You said the golden window is 48 hours. Now time is almost up. No clues at all? Want to find someone? Draw a card. Shut up. At a time like this, you're causing trouble? Can you predict? Can you tell me where my daughter is? Old Lee, he's just a con artist. Leave me alone. You can't find her, so let me try. How much? I'll pay whatever you want. No charge. Cut the deck with your left hand. Draw 1 debt. 3 of swords reversed. Pain is fading. Analyzing environment features. Damp. Metal. Restorative chemical smell. She's still alive. In the north of this city. Near water. The area is very open. Can hear bells. And the person who took her, you know him, he has a strong paint smell. Not fresh, it's a smell soaked in for years. Think about who fits that, the renovation foreman. The one you argued with over wages before. He even made threats. The day before yesterday, he came to get tools, and had that smell. Track that renovator, Lu Jianmin. Now, locate his position immediately. Ding, fortune-telling task 1/3 complete. They caught him. Right where you said. That was your achievement. I'm just a fortune teller. Don't be ridiculous. You knew it was a kidnapping case. Not reporting it, or getting info through illegal means, is also a crime. I didn't not report it. I told them as soon as they came. Captain Joe. The DNI comparison results for the River murder case are out. No Met in the database. Still no Met. The missing persons we screened. None of the males met. Not right. Bones are thick, bone density high. The pelvis is damaged, but the angle still suggests male. But all missing men were ruled out. Not a man. That's a female body. You're going the wrong way. No wonder you found nothing, sir. This is scientific evidence. The deceased's third sacral transverse diameter and pelvic fragments false angle. Both met male traits. Both met male traits. Draw a card. I'll tell you why. Empress reversed variant. A deceptive illusion of abundance. Long-term intake of exogenous male hormones. Secondary bone development. She was an athlete, a female athlete in throwing events. Empress represents motherhood. She had just miscarried or given birth before death. Impossible. The uterus is missing. How did you see that? The pubic symphysis surface. Trek the pubic symphysis surface's dorsal layer. If there's old depression, that's birth trauma. If there are fresh tear marks, that's a miscarriage. Captain Zhao, I need to go back for re-examination. If you're wrong, you're not leaving tonight. Ding, effective divination count 2/3 complete. Captain Joe. What now? Last reading, on the house. Read the knot in your heart. I have no knot in my heart. Everyone has secrets, especially cops. Captain Zhao, right. Right. The pubic symphysis surface has damage marks. Tissue TET shows oxytocin residue. It really is female. It's a woman. Missing athlete record found. A track and field athlete missing for 3 months. Right direction, 2 cases. 1 kidnapping, 1 murder. All predicted by this kid at the street stall. Zhao Yi's look at him completely changed now. 5 minutes. Coming. Save people? Good. Don't go left. The gas tank's on the left, it's about to explode. Zhao Yi's look at me was no longer as a con man, nor as a suspect, but as something beyond understanding. Let me draw a card and try. Justice reversed. Distortion of fairness. Inner corruption. Key info. That gun is missing 1 bullet. Captain Zhao, 3 years ago in that drug case, your informant was killed. You always thought the dealers found out. But the cards say no. What are you saying, the leaker? The shooter is in this building, right beside you. His gun still lacks that 1 bullet. Ding. Detected host assisting in solving major serial case and saving police lives. Mission rating, perfect. Reward settlement. Harmful cells reduced by 8%. Lifespan increased by 60 days. Cash reward, 2 million yuan. New mission released. Location, Chuanting International Bilingual Kindergarten entrance. Touch ancient book characters. Touch us dollars. Serve 3 customers and get all readings right. Kindergarten, Chuanting International Bilingual Kindergarten. Top private school in the city. Yearly tuition 300K. Kids here have connections. This is a challenge. Counting the reward just earned. His life has less than 4 months left. No missions. Cancer cells won't wait. Decided. Fortune-telling talent. 3 years old shows the future. 3 readings, then pack up. What are you doing? This is a private school entrance. No vending allowed. Vending. Leave now, or we'll take measures. This is a city-planned sidewalk. The school boundary is on those steps. I didn't cross it, still not allowed. You're ruining the view. I'm not on the blind path or blocking fire access. If you touch me, I'll report you for excessive force. Our Hao is a bit greedy but very smart. His piano teacher says he has big hands and strength. Madam, do you want the truth? Of course. He won't make it to Buddha. But at New Oriental Cooking School, he'd be top. You, what nonsense. Do you know how much we spend on him yearly? Piano lessons, horse riding, golf. Just the private tutors cost 2 million a year. And you call him a cook? Madam, money spent and talent are different. Your son's wrist bones, though wrapped in fat. If you feel carefully, you'll find his wrist bones wider than average, and his ulnar styloid is very flexible. In bone reading, that's called a Chowenrain hand. Sounds impressive. It is impressive. It's a natural walk-tossing hand. His fingers are short and thick. His palm is thick and heat-resistant. Temperature control is precise. Kid, do you enjoy piano? No, piano is really boring. Teacher, that metronome tick-tock is so dull. Shut up, what nonsense. That was to trick Grandma into buying burgers. And Mom, your cooking is terrible. It's just salty. Aunt Zheng's braised pork is way better. She put this big yellow rock sugar in the pot and poured in black water. Your son's taste buds are 10 times more sensitive than normal. His ability to analyze flavors is a gift. Forcing him to play piano is killing a future Michelin 3-star chef. You're tough. I really want to learn cooking. I want to learn to make big chicken legs. Master, look at my daughter. Master, my son's been spacing out lately. What master? That last one was just luck. That chubby kid clearly looks like a glutton. Anyone could guess that. What do you want to read? I'm here to tell you, everyone says you're a god. Let's see if you can spot real gold. This is my daughter, Lin Xiaoman, the school's recognized genius girl. She memorized 300 Tang poems at 3. At 5, she could do 3-digit mental math. Now self-studying calculus. Master. Learning calculus so young. Master, feel her bones, see if she's Einstein reincarnated or Madame Curie reborn. What, can't feel it. Never seen such rare bone structure. She's not a genius, she's an actress. Xiaoman, recite for him. Hang Wang Ji Su. Yu Zhang Gu Jun, Hong Du X In Fu. Xing Ben Yizhen, Dijie Hong Lin. Jin San Jiang Dai Wu Fu. Ho Man Jin In O Yu Yu. Stop. He doesn't know what he's reciting. He just imprinted those sounds in his brain. Lie a recorder. So what? Memorizing is a skill. It is a skill. But at what cost? Look at his index finger, that's anxiety. And his occipital bone is flat, brow bone presses on eyes. Kids lie this, are sensitive and paranoid. Desperate for approval. Kid, when you looked at your dad just now, I saw no lop in your eyes, only fear. You're afraid of reciting wrong and not sleeping, afraid of a wrong answer and being locked in that windowless study. Shut up, you're manipulating the kid. I'll call the cops. Xiaoman, let's go, don't listen to this lunatic's nonsense. Yu Zhong Chang Wan, Xiao Chongping Yu Jibian, Yan Jinxing, Han He Yang GPU. I won't recite anymore. I won't recite anymore, Dad. Don't hit me, I didn't hit. Take her to a psychologist. It's still time, 2 more years. When that string snaps, this won't be a genius, it'll be a seed for high IQ antisocial personality. No more reciting. No more reciting, Dad was wrong. Effective divination count 2/3 complete. Young man, 1 reading left. 1 left. What do you want to read? Read if my grandson can take over. See if this material has potential. To secure the Shen family's legacy, you must touch the drum. What are you doing? Let him touch it. The ding drum, flat and edgeless, lacks authority, fate assessment, wealth scatterer, S rank, top explorer, A rank, family black sheep, SS rank. Old madam. This child can't take over the business. The reason, you can see your grandson's hand. Long thin fingers with gaps when closed, a natural money-losing hand. Water leaves no trace, gold leaves no profit. And his travel star, the bone here is raised high, shiny in color. Shiny in color means he can't stay put in this city, in an office, or at a desk. If you force a $1 billion law estate into his hands, he'll sell the Shen Group within a decade. To trade for a world tour ticket or mortgage a subsidiary to see penguins in Antarctica. You mean my only grandson is a black sheep? Xiao Bao. Grandma, can the chairman go catch lions? I can't. No. I want to go to Africa, Antarctica, and even Mars. This boring kindergarten is so dull, I have to waste books every day. Wealth scatterer. Good, a fine wealth scatterer indeed. If a family fortune built on eggs can't support a wealth scatterer, then decades are wasted. You're the first to call my grandson a black sheep to my face. Take this, if you run into trouble, mention the Shin name. Off work now, hey money, don't want it, 3 rounds and you're out. Extra karma from a past life. Too much, I can't finish it. Quite interesting. So this is the so-called divine master. Don't wander off these days. Several big bosses at the bureau are asking about you. Shen Jiaoyi is here. I didn't break the law. That case Xiao Zhang leaked. Call me if there's trouble. New mission released. Location, accident, complete at Eastgate Morning Market, 9 to 11 a.m. Method, character writing. Target, serve 3 customers and expose or verify authenticity. Alright, I'll go tomorrow. At 9 a.m., the bluestone slabs at Panjiayuan East Gate were hot enough to fry eggs. A few people, all old men spinning walnuts and streamers with selfie sticks. Buddy, wrong place, turn left for the job market. This is Antique City, no mistake, side gig for extra cash. Old Wang laughed. After 20 years in this trade, he'd seen everything, thought this guy was either dumb or here to cause trouble. This trade relies on eyesight. You use character writing to judge authenticity. I doubt it. Those Kangxi treasures are all laser carved. People with good eyes don't buy them. Half an hour passed. No one stopped at Jiang Feng's stall. Everyone here trusts experts with magnifying glasses, not a freshly unemployed fortune teller. Until a young man in his 20s, clutching a newspaper tightly, clutching something wrapped in newspaper, he approached hesitantly. Bought a Ming Dynasty blue and white bowl from a street stall. 5,000, worth at least 50,000. Old Wang stretched his neck, glanced at the corner, and pulled back. Fake at first sight. Panjiayuan is full of them. But Jiang Feng didn't look, only stared at the character for treasure on the paper. The character treasure, the top cover is too wide, covering the jade. This isn't official kiln or genuine folkware. It's from a small family workshop. Look at the jade below. This dot is too heavy. The ink spread, jade underneath is a fake base. The base mark on your bowl is made with jade powder mixed with glue. Impossible. I checked the base mark. Ming Chenghua mark. Clear writing, with wear marks. Clear because it's freshly carved. Wear from sandpaper. You're lying. You didn't even touch it. How can you say it's fake? Dare to smash it. If it's real, I'll pay you 100,000. If it's fake, the cross-section will have a glue layer, or burn it with a lighter to tet the authenticity. Without even touching it, just by writing a character, you knew the base was glued. This isn't fortune-telling, it's lie having a third eye. Jiang Feng's stall was crowded with onlookers, all curious about what this guy was up to. What? Young man, let me try. That bowl earlier, I won't argue, but this painting. That bowl earlier, I won't argue, but this painting. Several auction houses disagree. Old jaw. Hear the truth. No need to open it. The painting's inscription is in the middle, clearly separated, but the strokes around this inscription and this one stroke in the middle, same ink color. The brush force is broken. What does that mean? The painting itself is real, but the inscription, seal, and mounting are cut from other paintings and pieced together. In jargon, it's called borrowing a soul. I studied it for a week and couldn't decide. Several experts said it's authentic, but I always felt the inscription style didn't met the painting. So it's pieced together. If you hadn't pointed it out, I'd have lost millions. Don't crowd. Let me see the rest. I'll go first. Where's this beggar from? Get lost. Don't block our business. Wait. What's in the bag? Nothing. An iron lump picked up at the Riverside construction site. It's heavy. I was going to sell it for scrap to buy a meal. Take it out and show me. Write a character. I'm illiterate. I only know the character for iron. I used to work at an iron factory. Just write iron. Sir, your pendant. This character iron has gold on the left and lose on the right. It's lost its original golden shine. Now it shows its true form. Sir, this isn't scrap iron. This is a branch of the great iron ox used in the Tang dynasty to control the Yellow River floods. Look at the break pattern and this. Look at the break pattern and the inscription fragments on it. This is a national treasure. Haha, this guy's crazy. Sir, don't sell it at the scrapyard. Turn left, walk 200 meters, there's a museum office. Take it there, say you found it at the old river channel. Here's money for a cab. After you take it, the state will give you a certificate of honor and a reward, enough for your retirement. Urgent broadcast. Please have the elderly man with the black aura. Go to the management office immediately. Repeat, that's a national first-class cultural relic. Important clue. I don't owe you anything. Once. Know the dog, early day, though soft, I wish. Make people laugh. Why are you standing here? Third eye, you didn't notice. Checking a drug record isn't hard. What's up? My sister Zhao Shuya has been acting strange lately. Went to the hospital. Brain CT and MRI all done. No issues at all. But she keeps saying someone is talking to her. Auditory hallucinations. Not just hallucinations. She says she always goes to a place in her dreams. It's very dark there. Someone is scratching behind the wall. When she wakes up, there's dirt under her nails. You should see a psychologist or psychiatrist. She's at the city mental health center now. The doctor says it's severe schizophrenia. They gave her meds, but they don't work. Yesterday I visited her. She grabbed my hand and said, "That person is about to come out. I know you have skills. I saw the previous 2 cases. Can you go see her?" Saw it. Can you go see her? I don't feel anything now. Wait. Take me to see her. You're willing to go. I can't guarantee I'll see anything. Go see if I can talk to her a bit. New mission released. Location, Mental Health Center Garden Bench. Method, Dream Interpretation. Subconscious in the truth. Target, receive 3 customers, and successfully analyze dreams. Are you the new mushroom? No, I'm a dream interpreter. You dreamed again last night? What about? I dreamed I turned into an umbrella. The canopy broke and leaked rain. The rain was especially cold, dripping on me, freezing my bones till they cracked. Am I about to die? You're not broken, and you won't die. Do you feel cold? It's because the person holding the umbrella for you left. You're waiting for them to come back and fix it. But you know, they won't come back. Mom. I miss my mom. I want to hold an umbrella for her too. It's good to cry it out. The umbrella's still here. You can hold it yourself. Brother said you're skilled. You can hear it. Hear what? The sound of scratching the wall. They say I'm crazy. The doctor says it's hallucinations. Brother says it's she-tret. But I know it's real. Someone's scratching inside the wall. Shuya, the next room is empty. No one lives there. There is someone. He's saying 1, 2, 3. He's saying sleep. It's real. In the dream he keeps bothering Zhao. Captain, your sister's not crazy. The sound she hears is real. Meaning, there really is someone next door. Not next door, inside the wall. Trek her bedroom wall, especially the side connecting to the next room. There's a cavity there. There's something in it. Or rather, a god. Go now. That person's not dead yet. He's still scratching. Finally someone believes me. Bring demolition tools to my place. Smash open Shirya's bedroom wall. Now, immediately. Wait for news. 10 minutes is enough to tear down the wall. Interesting, good teeth. Master, I don't believe in this, but I did have a strange dream recently. I'm anxious, tell me. I dreamed I was doing surgery, routine work, but when I cut with the scalpel, the blade went soft. No matter how hard I pressed, the skin curled up, switching blades still soft. The patient lay there, watching me fail. No matter how I cut, I couldn't get through. I sweated buckets. My own analysis is probably performance anxiety from work pressure. Master, take a look. It's not pressure, it's... You think the knife is in the way. The scalpel is a barrier between you and flesh and blood. You're tired of touching life through metal. Your subconscious tells you to throw away the knife. You want to use your hands, to feel the warmth, the pulse, then crush it. You're joking. Face-saving indeed relies on flogging. I'm a doctor. I only save lives. Am I flogging you? You know yourself. Your hands are too steady, not lie saving lives. Wake up. I suggest taking a long vacation. Or turn yourself in. Captain Joe. It's broken. Truly amazing. Behind Shuya's bedroom wall, there's a cavity. The position of the two buildings' rental rooms was connected from the next rental room. Besides soundproofing cotton, only half a meter of space. Where's the person? Arrested. He's a wanted criminal. This guy lived inside for almost half a year. The walls full of holes. The one facing the window, the scratching wall, you know. That scratching sound was him making it at night with a lens cap. That doctor, Li Wenjia, also has issues. Track the surgeries he handled, especially patients who didn't make it off the table. Does the cause of death met the records exactly? Also, missing person cases near the hospital with no bodies found. Thanks. I heard. That mental hospital caught a twisted doctor, also pointed out by that fortune teller. Now on Lie they call him Jiang Half Immortal. I heard someone offered 2 million for his address. Seems Lie troubles brewing. New mission released. Location: Starlight Media Building, Downstairs Plaza, time 9 to 11. Appearance scoring: Field, Looks, Aura, Star Chart. Target: receive 3 customers, give scores and comments. Appearance scoring: this is jumping into a fire pit among a crowd who lie off their looks and had 800 cuts on their faces to judge their beauty and star path. This is asking for more hate, so let's see what they really look like under those beauty filters. Master, I heard your scoring is accurate. So give my face a score, out of 10. What's my score? 2 points. Master, did you misjudge? Is the lighting too dim? I'll give you another chance, look carefully. 1 more point and you'd be too proud. That shoulder, it's crooked. Your jawbone's been ground down 3 times. Can't hold the flesh, now it's all held up by thread lifts. And your marriage palace. Too much mist in the heavenly eye, pressing on the nerve. You've been having headaches lately, most importantly. You're 42 this year. Nonsense, I'm 18, I'm all natural. Everyone judge, this guy's a fraud. Where do I look 42? Your bone age doesn't lie. Cervical spine bone spur. Lumbar disc herniation, from long-term high heels and standing. At least 20 years of buildup. Master, I'm a Chiang, look at my face, is it a rich and noble fate? My fans are growing fast. Yesterday one lie she trimmed just tips. 50,000, that's fortune. A prime minister's belly can hold a boat, right? Life buying money. What? House buying money? Right, I'm about to buy a house, full payment. What did you eat for dinner? Nothing much. 10 pounds of spicy crawfish, 5 pounds of braised pork, 2 pounds of raw crab, and this bottle of 52 proof ENGDUB. What, master, are you hungry too? I have pig trotters in the car, I'll get you a couple. Your score is negative. Negative? Master, you're so funny. How can there be a negative score? Because you're about to die. You're cursing me, my body's great. Last week's checkup only showed fatty liver. Who doesn't have fatty liver? You dare say I'm about to die? Your stomach now isn't food, it's residue. Rotten residue. The money you earn can't buy back your stomach. Bullshit. I'll show you right now. Down it in one gulp. See how great my stomach is. Don't drink. Call 120 now. Go to the hospital for a stomach pump and straight blood surgery. Maybe you'll lie 2 more years. Take another bite. I insist on drinking. Who are you scaring? I'm the owner of this building. I saw what happened just now. You've got some skill. 10 million. Please come upstairs for tea and check the company's feng shui. Also calculate my fortune for these years. 20 million. If you're accurate, you'll be Starlight Media's feng shui consultant from now on. Your annual salary, you name it. Done, meaning I won't take this money. President Lee, your tea is too expensive. I can't afford it. And it's after work hours. I have a rule. Clock out on time. Even if the Jade Emperor comes, he has to wait. Young man. You need to know how to seize opportunities. I can double your fee. President Lee, I don't lot money. I just want to stay alive. Your forehead is dark, with a broken line. The feng shui formation in this building is already broken. No amount of money can fill that hole. What did you say? If you want a reading, come early tomorrow for this building's feng shui. It's indeed broken. Silent for a day, gone in a day. Time ages people. You still smell it in your smile. But, I checked, that Jiang Feng lives in 5 to 502. He hasn't left since coming back last night. Watch him. I don't believe he won't come out. As soon as he shows up, whether for groceries or trash. Just bring him to the car. Go knock on the door. Tell him, my patience is limited, see my direction. Move aside, everyone move aside. Jiang Feng, read my fortune, don't pretend to be busy. 20 million isn't enough, how much do you want? But, those glasses were pretty good, right? Not bad, add 2,000, thanks bot, here we go. Master Jiang, hello. Big show. President Lee, no need for formalities, your tea table's too high, I lie to level things. Last night you said my building's feng shui was broken. Today I cleared the plaza to hear your advice. I have plenty of money, just fix this situation for me. President Lee, I don't do feng shui can't save you. I see a great calamity approaching. That sounds like alarmism. My building had the most famous master from Hong Kong set up an array. Jade belt encircles, hides wind and gathers chi. The master set the array. but can't set people's hearts. Your financial reports are all red. That's a blood color. It means your recent huge sum of money came from an improper source, with a bloody smell. Your children's palace has a horizontal line cutting through. In architectural feng shui, the children's palace corresponds to the southwest corner's load-bearing pillar. That pillar is cracked. Right. What nonsense are you talking? My building has no quality issues at all. It passed inspection. The inspection of your building passed inspection, but when laying the foundation, to save time and money, they used substandard rebar. The pile depth was 5 meters short. To cover it up, you drove away the whistleblower and staged an accident. Now that crack isn't about me seeing it or not, it's a physics problem. The foundation is sinking, uneven sheetrette, and you have 3 days. 3 days, if not reinforced. Within 3 days this building will structurally collapse. This isn't business. President Lee, this is thousands of lives. You won't be eating feng shui rice, but prison rice. Turn off the live stream. Turn them all off. Get off work. Starlight Media, the Mackenzie skyscraper, over 100 years. I didn't come to cause trouble, but to tell you about a strange incident. ENGDUB University has been uneasy lately. Some students near the library have mental issues. At night, they hear books flipping by themselves. That's not my concern. I'm not a private detective. The Shin family is ENGDUB University's biggest sponsor. I don't want to affect the centennial celebration. If you're willing to take a look, I'll give you that hot spring valley in the western suburbs. I don't take private jobs. You know my rules. New mission. Go to ENGDUB University's West Gate. Every morning at 7, do academic consultations. Academic consultations. Receive 3 customers. Nervous and restless. Far away, a night, a scene. A scattered river, a relative feeling, you. Can you tell if I should still pursue this PhD? This guy has a tall forehead and straight brow, classic scholar's face, indicating academic success, and quick wit. But his whole face is covered in a thick gray-black aura. With a decaying smell, drop out of the PhD. Really, I know this guy. Lu Wei from the physics department, a super genius. Sit down. Sit across from me. Your advisor's about to vomit. His nasolabial folds are deep. When he smiles, the corners of his mouth pull down. On his left cheek, near the nose, there's a black mole. How do you know Lu Wei's voice? Those features are too specific. His advisor Wang Jiangang looks like that, because your contract was borrowed by him. You are a pine and cypress child, born to be a pillar, while he is a vine. Can only cling and climb. A vine wraps around a pine, sucking nutrients, the pine withers. These 3 years, all your achievements, became his fertilizer. Your recent paper on quantum time effect is already written. Right? He said your idea was wrong, told you to change direction, not to change direction, but to make you hand over the ripe fruit. Within 3 days, there will be a reply. Master, give me 3 grad school spots. Master, young man. Persuading someone to betray their mentor isn't fair. I call this helping. People turn from darkness to light. And old man. What's with your shoelaces? Be careful. Don't fall at your age and get a brain injury. I don't know face reading, but I know physics. How can you be sure? He submitted that paper to a German journal. Within 3 days there will be a reply, because his paper's quality is enough. and because that journal's editor-in-chief has been stuck on this direction for 2 years without a breakthrough, urgently needs a weighty article to stabilize his academic status. Did you see that too? No, I saw it. On a physics gossip forum. Fortune-telling is feng shui, but submitting papers is information warfare. Principle, your shoelace. The wear on your right shoelace is much worse than the left, meaning you habitually push off with your right foot first. Your right knee has been uncomfortable lately, so you subconsciously changed your gait. I advised him to betray his mentor because that mentor is stealing. This is called cutting losses. This is called stopping losses. I told you to tie your shoelace because you're the pillar of this school. If you fall, the school's chi will scatter. This isn't superstition, it's risk management. Move aside. Playing tricks, you're so good at fortune-telling. Tell me if I can get into the student council president race. If you're wrong, I'll make you famous on Jinhai University's forum today. If you're right, girl. If you're wrong, shout into the camera 3 times. I'm a fraud. Li Shui from the finance department, a rich heiress. Typical rich beauty, wants to know if she can join the presidium. The external affairs minister is already decided. But I want to hear how you'll make it up. You won't get in. Don't even mention minister. You won't even be a staffer. Ridiculous. Last season's school anniversary, a 5 million sponsorship. Senior sister pulled in half of it alone. With that performance, who else could be external affairs minister? Exactly. Who in the student council doesn't know how capable senior sister is? You, a street vendor, know nothing. She's capable, but her character is bad. Her cheekbones are high and fleshless. This is called solitary and harsh, mean, hard to lead. And the lines at her eyes, all peach blossoms. Lately she's been stringing along 3 guys, pretty tiring, right? The physics guy writes her Marxist papers. The sports guy handles buying meals. The computer guy has it worst, stayed up 3 nights for her campaign PPT. This is called moral loss. The student council needs a spokesperson, not a time management master. I know all this. I know all this. I know it all. I know it all. Where's the evidence? You're the best. How could I lie without you? The computer guy knows tech. He recorded everything as evidence, so don't think about the presidium. First think about how to write your self-criticism. Master, tell me where my girlfriend went. Her new phone, a small i model, no joke. Her name is Suyu. She was studying in the library last night. Around 11, she texted me, said she heard a strange noise behind the bookshelf, nails scraping the wall, then sent a help emoji. Then she went offline, no calls, no texts. I searched all night. She must have been taken by that ghost in the library. The guy was frantic, his voice cracking, but the crowd just watched. Have you two fought recently? Our relationship is great. Yesterday I queued half an hour to buy her strawberry cake. Has she complained about anything lately? Complained? Oh, she said people always save seats in the library. And grad students turn pages loudly. Oh yeah, she said a creepy guy with glasses always stares at her. It drives her crazy. Your girlfriend wasn't taken by a ghost, so where is she? At the school affairs office, writing a self-criticism. The basketball guy was stunned. The surrounding students were also confused. Writing a self-criticism last night. The guy next to him studying for exams rustled pages loudly. He warned him a few times but got ignored. The man stood frozen in place. All color drained from his face. The girlfriend he was so proud of. All color drained from his face. The girlfriend he was so proud of turned out lie this behind his back. Kid, this relationship is harder to understand than calculus. Let it be. Jiang Feng became famous overnight at Jinhai University. Students started spreading the slogan, Worship Jiang God and never fail. New mission released. Location, Zhongxing High-End Pet Hospital. Feng Gon's Wang Qi. Solve pet emotional issues and problems. Are you the new doctor? animal psychologist, my Bella has been barking in the middle of the night and chewed up several of my Hermes bags. The vet checked her multiple times and said she's fine. All her vitals are great, if you really have the skill. Then show me what she's thinking. Ma'am, he's not unhappy with your bags, he's annoyed that you're too loud. Loud? How am I loud? I always speak softly, to you it's gentle. To him it's noise pollution. Dogs have much sharper hearing than humans. The sound of your heels is like constant tapping, and your afternoon mahjong sessions with the shuffling and clacking are huge noise, plus your parties after 9 at night. The bass and chatter damage his hearing. Nonsense, I prepared such a cozy bed for him. He could just sleep when tired, but he can't sleep at all. His bed is right next to the living room. When you play mahjong, he can. And drunk guests at parties hug and tease him. He's not your child. He's your social prop. Then why did he chew my bags? Can't be my bags are too loud. He chewed them not because he hates you, but because your bags have other dog sense. He especially hates your brown gold bag. You carried it yesterday afternoon to your friend Mrs. Sun's for tea. Mrs. Sun has a white Isekai'd, right? Dogs are way more jealous than you think. He feels his territory is invaded. His owner carries other dog smells. This is a betrayal. Other dog smells. This is a betrayal. He can't attack that Isekai'd, so he vents his anger on the evidence tainted with the enemy's scent. He's telling you over and over by chewing the bags. There can only be one little cutie, me. That thickness is at least 10,000. Thanks. Master, master, master. My cat is possessed. Can you take a look? Open it. Master, look, this isn't possession, it's poisoning. But my cat's always indoors, nowhere else. Could it be chocolate or onion? Only cat food and water. The poison source is in your home, right now. Narcissus extract. Your home is very clean. Dead I clean daily. Nothing else besides cat food and water. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Have you recently felt the air was bad and wanted to purify it? Dead eye. That house has small windows, a bit stuffy, so you bought a new potted plant, a green one with thin leaves, now blooming with small white flowers. You put it on the balcony. Det, that's Narcissus. The shopkeeper said it's easy to care for and purifies the air. But is that potted plant the problem? Did someone curse it? Did someone curse it? The plant is fine. The problem is your ignorance. Your cat licked the Narcissus leaves or drank the water from the tray. Narcissus is toxic to cats. Highly toxic. Main symptoms are vomiting, convulsions, then nerve paralysis and heart stop. There should be plant fragments in his vomit. You just didn't notice. The delivery guy was completely stunned. Regret and fear overwhelmed him. Take him back to that hospital. Tell the vet it's Narcissus poisoning. Have them do the fastest. Induced vomiting, stomach pumping, and detox treatment. 10 more minutes and even a god couldn't save him. Go. Go. Thanks, master. This expert, your diagnosis sounded very professional, but I wonder. Which school did you graduate from? Do you have a nationally certified veterinary license? Feline Chitrette responses are very complex. Vomiting and diarrhea have many causes. Without biochemical tests, arbitrarily diagnosing plant poisoning is very irresponsible. What if it's not Narcissus poisoning but another acute condition? Can you take that responsibility? What tests did you do and what meds did you prescribe? I suggested a full body trek, blood work, temperature trek, blood work, biochemistry, DR imaging, but he couldn't afford it, so I just prescribed some gut regulators. Not yet working. So your responsibility is to let a dying animal eat probiotics that do nothing against neurotoxins. This is standard procedure. No tests, no diagnosis. That's the basic principle. Your principal will kill that cat. Master, 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 moss. Master, look at mine first. I have my rules here, only one slot left today. Master costs 2,000. You're it. Don't come over, I'll go. Master, why are you looking at me? My bird is fine, eats and sleeps well, healthier than me, his body is fine, just. That bird, has he been talking a bit too much lately? Honey, open the door, the code is 48, let's go on a date, can't let the wife know, naughty, you're so bad. The bald guy brought his parrot to watch the fun, never expected the bird to open its mouth and blow his cover completely. He's just mimicking, talking nonsense from TV. Honey, open the door, this tune, professional, bro, your TV has some stuff, my wife is fighting with me, thinks I have someone outside. She wants to separate, master, you have to clear this up. Jiang Feng held back a laugh, cleared his throat, decided to help him out. He told the guy the new words he learned were all from a plush toy in his car. Plush toy. The new words he learned were all from a plush toy in his car. I don't have that in my car, I'm a grown man, why would I put that? The code is 48. The parrot spoke again, shouting that code is 48. The bald guy's body shook, all color drained from his face. Is there a spare phone hidden under your passenger seat? With the code 48, every time you sneakily take calls in the car. The parrot heard it all. Now he's learned all your dirty secrets. What your wife hears at home isn't mimicry, it's original audio replay. The whole place fell silent. Everyone looked at the bald guy with SOC and sympathy. This isn't fortune telling, it's public execution. Plus surround sound replay, going on a date, can't let the wife know, hey. Wife, 3 missions done, brain cancer cell activity reduced, lifespan increased, gained new ability, psychic ear. As for the panicked bald guy going home to kneel on something, well, just wish him luck, Jiang. Mr. Jiang, right. Something urgent. Let's talk inside. We got the report through special channels. The tumor in your brain hasn't worsened. Instead, it shows signs of calcification. Cancer cell activity is steadily decreasing. We're not here to force you today, but to formally invite you on behalf of the state to assist us in a special study. What study? About something we... What study? About something we don't understand. Something we don't understand. Half a month ago at an archaeological site, a batch of pristine bamboo slips was unearthed. Everyone who directly touched them developed mental abnormalities within a week. Starting to speak in tongues no one understands. You want me to decipher those slips? No, we just want you to go to the site and look at those slips from your perspective. We have the country's top medical team and a biolab not open to the public. Maybe they can bring you a real cure. Mr. Jiang, no rush. The invitation is valid forever. You can take your time. The system only gives life extension. Each mission just pushes the finish line back a few days, but the state promises a chance to completely defuse the bomb. Even if I'm wrong, worst case it's a fry trip, Professor. Son, let me introduce you. This is Mr. Jiang Feng I mentioned, our special consultant this time. Special consultant, what we need here is an expert who can read these gibberish ancient texts, a top psychologist to solve mental contamination, not some pretty boy who looks like a street con artist. This is one of the 3 patients you mentioned, right? Mr. Jiang, those Xianqi bamboo slips are inside. New mission released. Location, Northwest 73 Research Base, Sample Storage Room. Method, Spiritual Resonance. Target, receive the 3 victims. Read correctly. I'm starting the consultation. In the sample storage room, that Xianqi bamboo slip was placed. Outside, a group of experts watched Jiang Feng through one-way glass. Some were curious, some skeptical. but Jiang Feng felt nothing inside. Just thought the setup was overkill. Let's begin. Playing tricks, I want to see what he can come up with. Look at his hand. The atmosphere in the observation room shifted instantly. That inexplicable sense of coordination made everyone focus. The contempt on Professor Sun's face disappeared. He couldn't find words to refute. Contamination mode. Subconscious mode. Subconscious resonance amplifying. Decoding abnormal frequency. Water rushed into his mouth and nose, lungs burning. Pain. Trek his file. Zhang Yuan. Did he almost drown in a river in his hometown at age 7? Almost died, as soon as the words fell. The observation room went silent. That's impossible. Go verify it. Use all resources. Contact local authorities. Trek household records. Interview family. 3 minutes. I need exact results in 3 minutes. Hey. Mr. Jiang, we verified Zhang Yuan almost drowned in Zhongjiang village, Joko City. 21 years ago, at age 7, at the village entrance. 21 years ago, age 7, stranded and drowned in the old Huaihe River channel at the village entrance. Unconscious for over 5 minutes, rescued by a fellow villager. Took 3 hours of rescue to be out of danger. That's impossible. All right, stop wasting time. Next one. Let me go. Burn it all. Me, I have fire. It's you. You have it too. Burn you. Professor Sun, now find another elementary school text. Got it, be quick. The cow is still grazing on the hillside. The sun is big and gone. Mom. The fire is out, you're safe. So your team members aren't crazy, they're just forced into a VR device, reliving their most terrifying musics over and over, day and night. I get it, it's a forced psychological suggestion based on memory recall. Its info waves might directly affect the brain's amygdala and hippocampus. A third patient arrived in the isolation room. This one was different from the first two, not noisy, just sitting quietly with a grin. A grin, lie a broken machine. Professor Liu, 30 years ago, in the height of summer. Did you lose a 5-year-old daughter? That gentle, scholarly old professor finally cried. 30 years of suppressed pain erupted in that moment. The bamboo scroll amplified his deepest regret. 30 years ago, he was a top young scholar, tied up with an overseas project. His only daughter suddenly got acute encephalitis and was rushed to the hospital. He missed the final treatment window, lived in guilt, only comforted himself by repeating. His daughter loved seeing him smile. If he had smiled instead of cried at the hospital, she might have been het pie and woken up. The bamboo scroll picked up on that sick obsession, then twisted it into an infinite loop, so she wasn't smiling. She was spending the rest of her life in a never-ending, silent apology to her daughter who would never return. Take her to rest. Get a psychologist to stay with her. Say nothing, let her cry it out. System detects host is too relaxed. New task found. Fate roll. Film set. Fame Arena. New task generated and released. Location. Jinghai film set. Shooting site. Time. Ancient look. Field. Fame Arena. Gone. Complete 3. Character fate readings. Stop playing on your phones. Buddy, new here. Even scammers have competition now. Learn targeted marketing. Those who don't believe, leave. Master, can you really read faces for casting? how long have you been running? Long Tao, 3 years. Always playing maids. How do you know? Your face, besides a maid. How do you know? Your face, besides a maid. What else can you play? But they all say this face fits modern beauty standards, looks good on camera. Master, I just want to know if I'll ever be a lead. You're not. No lead fate, you turned your own lead face into a maid face. You're lying, I didn't get surgery, no knives, but plenty of fillers, smoothed out all your edges. You had a bone here that gave you presents. Let you play a female general, a female emperor. 1 injection, all gone. Besides following the lady and shouting, "Miss, something's wrong. What else can you do? Tell me." Little liar, you want to be a lead. Look at yourself in the mirror. Are you worthy? Then what should I do? Go to the hospital and dissolve all those fake things on your face. Then go to the Iron Blood Eternal Film Crew in Zone C next door. The Iron Blood Eternal Film Crew in Zone C. They're hiring a female general's horse stunt double. High risk, no one wants it. That's your turning point. Seize it. Within a year, you'll get your own role. Miss it, and you're locked into maids for life. Where did this street con artist come from? Fooling people here. Don't you know this is a film set? Get out of here now, or I'll call security. Face reading for casting and changing fate. Why don't you say you can directly decide who's the lead? I've seen plenty of your kind, tricking girls desperate to be famous. Try reading me. Let's see what you can scam. Director, your forehead is dark, your brow tips are scattered, your lips are pale, classic signs of financial loss and blood, and you're reading my face. I tell you, today's explosion scene you're shooting. The blast points are misplaced. Shift left 3 meters. Otherwise, you'll lose more than just money today. And that hand holding the walkie-talkie. I think you're tired of living. Something's wrong. An accident happened. What's all the shouting? Has the sky fallen? The blast points, during the last trek, found the positions were wrong. Too close to the lead actor's spot. Need to shift left 3 meters immediately. This is a real god. On the film set, Jiang Feng's move stunned everyone. A master, can we get close? The king of hell, who dares to mess with you? Today's final step is reserved for you. Master Jiang, I lost my fate. That guy has a flower-like face, but you have a face full of stories. His face is painted, yours is lived. Your ancient look is Qianlong in injustice, unyielding, you're not. Lost fate, you turned your true dragon fate into someone else's shadow, to pay off your gambling dad's debts. You signed a contract, willingly hid in the shadows as his double, enduring pain he couldn't. He won Best Actor. You got a 30,000 yuan red envelope, that's your pain. The crew was called Chen AI, a low-budget art film, so poor they could barely afford box lunches. Your Dragon Gate is over there. They need an actor with a true soul. Go, an actor with a soul. Go, use your name Yi Hao. Not as Tang Yifei's double. Jiang Feng was about to leave the film base when that old fox came knocking again. He immediately asked him to be the screening consultant for Project Pangu. Please. My work hours are over. Consultant Jiang, you're direct, so I won't beat around the bush. Huaka Academy is preparing a talent Cao plan codenamed Pangu, related to the nation's future decades of layout. But applicants are a mixed bag, frequent resume fraud and exaggerated results. So we want to officially hire you as the special screening consultant for Project Pangu. New task released. Location, Huaka Academy, Jinhai Branch, Meeting Room 3, time, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily. Method, aura observation, gone. Provide potential assessments for 3 candidates, and successfully verify them. Consultant Jiang, this is Feng Jinxue, our project's chief scientist. Professor Feng, this is Jiang Feng, the consultant I mentioned. Mr. Jiang, what does this mean? We have chairs here. We have chairs here, not comfortable, or prefer using your own things. Your aura is flashy, but the foundation is weak. This talent isn't yours. Your aura carries an old and resentful smell. After your advisor died unexpectedly 3 years ago, your research results started exploding, right? Who? Nonsense. What do you mean? Are you implying Dr. Lin's academic work is plagiarism? That's a personal attack. Mr. Jiang, be responsible. I suggest you track all his advisor's unpublished research drafts, especially related to that lab accident. All records related to that accident. Initiate a top-level background check. Target, Professor Li Jinghua, Lin Tianyu's advisor. Professor Li. Jinghua's encrypted hard drive was cracked, revealing unpublished manuscripts and calculation data, highly overlapping with Lin Tianyu's papers from the last 3 years. More crucially, Lin Tianyu was the only witness to the lab accident 3 years ago. Things on paper can be copied, formulas can be plagiarized, but a person's aura can't be faked. He has a guilty conscience because his aura is weak and borrowed. Next one, don't waste time going out for some fresh air. Consultant Jiang. He is the person you're looking for. Are you joking? That's Dr. Liu, a janitor in logistics who's been sweeping here for over 20 years, about to retire. What is that? Your hands are too valuable to waste on wiping machines. The bearing of this centrifuge is off by 0.03 millimeters. If it keeps running like this, the superconducting sample inside will be completely ruined. Master Liu. How did you notice that? I heard it. The machine's rotation sounds off, a bit hollow. Just like a person who looks fine, but their internal parts are loose, so their voice lacks conviction. Purple aura hidden within, radiant light on the body. This isn't an ordinary person's aura, it's a destiny of great achievement. Your hands built national treasures in the first half of your life, but in the second half, they sweep floors and push mops. Falling from the clouds to the mud isn't your fault, it's the era's. Regret. Master Liu, we've wronged you. Young man, can I ask how you recognized me? I see people, not their past or future, only whether their spirit is still there. Your spirit is stronger than all the white coats in this building, combined. You must be Consultant Jiang. I've heard so much about you. You're not interviewing a person. You're not interviewing a person. You're interviewing a program, a perfect female algorithm. Mr. Zhang's assessment is unique. Could you elaborate? Let me do a reading for you. Not your future, not your past, just what you did alone at home last night from 7 to 8. Doing what? Consultant Jiang is joking. Last night, I was preparing materials for today's interview. Wrong. You were sitting in a dark room with the lights off. In front of you was a laptop. Your face was expressionless as you repeatedly watched a documentary about impoverished mountain children. You weren't watching the content. You were learning and mimicking the micro-expressions of worry and heartache on the volunteer mother's face when she saw the child cry. You paused, rewound, and zoomed in on the screen. You were installing an emotional module in yourself. Impressive. You're the first person I've met who can see through the mirror. Jiang Feng was watching TV to kill time when a local news alert popped up. China's archaeology has made a major breakthrough. The Jinghai City Museum is hosting a special exhibition of Silk Road relics. This jade pendant's quality is average. Detected host triggering keywords. New mission issued. Go to the first floor special exhibition hall of the Qinghai National History Museum. No choice, got to work to survive. Still have to go. Jiang Feng heard a metallic ring from the sword, but the hilt and scabbard felt lifeless, as if forcibly pieced together. Class, look at this Han Dynasty general's sword. It was worn by a famous Western Han general, a passed-down treasure of the world. This seamless forging technique showcases the advanced metallurgy of the Han Dynasty and is a perfect embodiment of the martial spirit. Seamless? That's funny. Sir, I'm not talking nonsense. I'm just sharing my personal impression. Don't you feel it? The blade and hilt don't look like they were made by the same mother. This is blasphemy against history. What do you know about authentication? I don't know authentication, but I know hearts, especially insincere ones. Professor Sun was hit right where it hurt by Jiang Feng's words. Hit right where it hurt, his face instantly turned pale. Oh, getting defensive? Guess I hit the mark. Nonsense. What are you standing around for? This man is playing tricks and disturbing public order. Throw him out. Professor, don't get so worked up. Can your heart handle all this shouting? Teacher, please calm down. Don't stoop to his level. You're the country's top bronze expert. Your eye is sharper than mine. Tell me, when this sword was unearthed, was it just the blade without the hilt and scabbard? Jiang Feng was bluffing. Nonsense. This sword was complete when unearthed. As he spoke, Jiang Feng's temple felt a slight sting. His truth eye activated, giving him a definite answer. His demeanor changed. Professor, you're lying, aren't you? This is the country's top expert. You can't possibly not see it, but you dare not say it because this sword was personally excavated by you. It's the glory of your life. Admitting it has flaws means denying yourself. You're talking nonsense. You're slandering me. Professor, lately, have you been waking up in the middle of the night and unable to fall back asleep? Do you often feel tightness in your chest, can't breathe? Do you often feel tightness in your chest and can't breathe? You go to the hospital, but they find nothing wrong. The doctor just says you're old and overthinking. This pressure you can't speak of or admit is the root of your recent sleepless nights. Am I right? Jiang Feng completed his first reading. He looked at the mentally broken Professor Sun and turned to leave. Master. Master. Please wait. What is it, Master? I've also encountered something strange recently. Something related to cultural relics. I suspect I might be haunted by something unclean. Tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you. Master, I'm a relic restorer at the museum. Half a month ago, we received a newly unearthed artifact, a painted pottery figurine from the Han Dynasty. My job is to restore it. From the first day I touched that figurine, strange things started happening. Every night, I have the same dream. In the dream, I'm locked in a pitch-black room. I can't see anything. It keeps crying, saying it's cold and hungry. And then? Then I started hearing the crying in real life too. Master, I'm really going crazy. At first, the crying was only in the restoration room. But later I could hear it in my bedroom at home too. Let's go see the artifact you're responsible for. It has a sacred aura that has laughed through 1,000 years. But now it's filled with energy and deep resentment. The problem isn't with the figurine itself. It's because something that doesn't belong to it is suppressed in the base. A token of Lop with a strong personal obsession. Master, how do you know that? Master, how do you know that? When this figurine was delivered, The base was badly damaged and empty inside. At the time, I had just broken up with my boyfriend. I was upset and secretly hid the lock bracelet my ex-boyfriend gave me in the restoration filler material and sealed it into the base. I thought our lock could last 1,000 years like a relic. This is called bringing trouble upon yourself. Don't you realize what kind of place this is? The National History Museum. Every item here carries the weight of history. You stuffed your personal romance in here. You've suppressed your lop life with 1,000-year-old clay. No wonder your feng shui is bad. This is called burying your lop life forever. You won't have any good relationships, not even bad ones. So that's it. Master, what should I do? Go find your bot and confess immediately. Apply to reopen the base and take out your bracelet. If you're late, you'll be stuck with relics for life. Will I get fired? Fired is better than being single forever. Just say you accidentally dropped a personal item in during restoration. Be sincere. At most, you'll get a reprimand. Choose the lesser of two evils, understand? Thank you, Master. I'll go find our director now. This job is pretty easy. It's all just heart problems. Jiang Feng's passive empathy shielding skill was running at full speed, barely offsetting the mental pressure from this area. He stared at the gold mask with its ancient D's eye, hollow eyes, and eerie half-smile, cursing inwardly. This thing is no mere object. Everything is the same, the same, the same. The same. A dim, reddish haze. But when he passed the mask, it was as if his subconscious felt it wasn't worth introducing, so he skipped right over it. This eerie feeling of being forgotten made him increasingly uneasy. Young friend, are you interested in this too? Professor, how did you get here? Are you feeling better? Better is one thing. What you said earlier shook me. This is the strangest artifact I've ever handled. All memories related to it are easily forgotten. The research team keeps inexplicably losing their notes. The next day, they can't remember where they left off. Even I have to review materials daily to barely remember its basic info. We don't dare get too close to it. We always feel that after staring at it for a while, our minds get groggy. Because it eats history. Or maybe the material itself has weak radioactivity. Well said. Very spirited. Magnetic field, radioactivity. Have you measured them? Do you have data? Bring out the relevant TET reports. Let me see. I'm sure about the problem that has plagued our team for months. If there really is an answer, even if it's unbelievable, I want to know. Long ago, an ancient shaman messed up during a spirit summoning ritual. He wanted to invite a god into his body, but instead summoned something he couldn't handle. His soul was devoured by an unspeakable entity. Before being completely consumed, he used his last strength to forge this mask, sealing his contaminated, maddened soul, along with a part of that entity, inside. As he finished speaking, a system prompt sounded in Jiang Feng's mind. Third artifact's truth uncovered. 3 mission tasks completed. But before he could relax, an unexpected event occurred. No, look at that. Oh my god, look at that aura. Streamer, hi, I'm away, I want to drink AIU juice spirit ring seam. Tell me the situation, streamer. I've liked a girl for 3 years, 3 whole years. Rain or shine, I get up at 6:30 every morning to buy her soy milk and fried dough sticks. Deliver it to her office building. She works overtime till 12. I wait downstairs till 12. She said she wanted that limited edition bag. I saved half a year's salary to buy it for you. This area. In physiognomy, it's called the marriage palace. It shows if a couple is deep in lop and matched. Yours has collapsed. The color is gray. In other words, everything you put into this relationship is one-sided. Below the cheekbone, this area is called the servant palace. A normal person's aura here is cloudy. Yours is dark and greenish, a classic face of being used and still counting money for others. Amitba, your goddess doesn't see you at all. In this play, you're just a scapegoat. Bullshit. What do you know about true lop? You're a wild fortune teller setting up shop on a high-speed rail. You don't even have a girlfriend. I deliver her breakfast every day, never missed a day in 3 years, rain or shine. I go. Her last birthday I gave her a bag. That bag was 5,800. 5,800, you know? My monthly salary is only 6,000. She took it. She took my bag, and she said thank you. Away, do you have Moo 6 tickets? Yeah, why? How many? 3. He said watching a Moo 6 with just 2 people would be awkward, so he called his cousin to liven things up. His cousin is a nice guy. Last time we ate out, he even paid for us. Cousin? Away, turn your camera around, behind you, toward the ticket machine. Streamer, you've got it wrong. I know him, he grew up abroad. This is a friendly greeting, international etiquette. You wouldn't understand. In Western countries, friends greet each other like this, mouth to mouth. That's just his warm and outgoing personality. Fortune teller, you're a fraud. You don't know what lop is. You said my marriage palace collapsed. Look at my face. I've taken care of it for 3 years, used thousands of sheet masks. This face can. You're scamming people, seeing me lie this. I did all this to prove you're a fraud. I'll tell you. A simple math problem. If you can't even do this, how can you handle complex theories? Dare to take it? If you can't answer, you'll admit in front of hundreds of thousands of people that you're a fraud. Listen up. If 1 equals 4, 2 equals 6, 3 equals 8, then what does 4 equal? By your pattern. 4 equals 10. Wrong. Completely wrong. What did I say in my first sentence? 1 equals 4. So 4 equals 1. Because the equals sign is two-way. That's basic logic. You, a fortune teller, can't even do that. You really are a fraud. Caught you red-handed. Away, you say 1 equals 4, so 4 equals 1. Then if you lie him, does that mean he likes you? Excuse me, the she trim's floating value and square value are good or bad in adding prosperity? Not bad, Master Jiang. Second round of the lottery begins. As usual, type the slogan in the comments. Qian Qian Man Shua, watched happily. Jungle King map. Master, your brothers found your she trim. They say you're accurate. Let me try. Tell me the situation. I'm the starting jungler for Dog Tim, ranked first nationally, annual salary of 8 million. Going abroad next week for the World Championship, top 8 seed Tim, you know? Master, help me calculate how many World Championships I'll win in my career. At least 5, right? Blondie, I'm called War God Kai, first area. This wealth palace area governs a person's main income direction. A normal person's aura here is calm and warm, indicating a legitimate path. Yours is dark, not ordinary dullness. There's a mass of turbid energy cutting in horizontally, turbid energy entering the wealth palace, in physiognomy, only one explanation: you recently received a sum of money. The source of that money, you know it in your heart. Are you kidding? My salary is so high, Tim, dividends are separate, I don't need to take any improper source. Second area, the brow ridge. Between the two eyebrows, this area governs recent luck and disasters. Your brow ridge is dark, edges with a green tint. In physiognomy, this is called the official disaster pattern. In simple terms, you're in legal trouble. Master, I've seen this routine before. First, say something vague to scare people, then sell some blessed bracelet, right? I'm telling you, our Tim has a legal department. If you dare talk nonsense, a lawyer's letter will arrive tomorrow. War God Blondie, let me be more direct. Forget about championships, think about how many days you have left wearing this Tim uniform. What do you mean? Turbid energy enters the wealth palace. Brow ridge carries official disaster. This combination in physiognomy only corresponds to one situation. You threw a met. Bullshit. You, a wild fortune teller on a high-speed rail, what right do you have to slander me? I'm telling you, I've screenshotted this lie she trim recording. I've screenshotted it. You wait for the lawyer's letter. Not tomorrow, tonight, you just wait. War God Blondie, your lawyer's letter will have to be sent to the detention center, because the people coming for you are faster than the lawyer. Ma na Geo, all my equipment is sealed. Come with me. Oh my God, arrested just like that. No matter how fast your hands are, they can't outrun karma. Well, that's that. Fry food and lodging, no need to worry about where to train next season. Excellent fortune-telling count. 2, 3, last round. Change the slogan to the last one. Tien Tien Man Shua. Fans are great. Master, hello, I've been having nightmares lately. Every night I dream, it's especially cold. After waking up, the room is also cold. Turning the AC to 30 degrees doesn't help. I want to ask if is there something wrong with the feng shui of this house? Little girl, your problem isn't feng shui. Then what is it? You have something unclean attached to you. Master, are you joking? Is this a scripted effect? Listen, from now on, don't turn around, don't stand up, don't make any big movements. That thing is less than 2 meters behind you. Do you have a small makeup mirror on your desk? Pick it up, pretend to fix your hair, act natural, then use the mirror to look at the wardrobe behind you, the gap in the cabinet door, then go home. The wind comes gently. Buy a bottle of vanilla. Master, help, there's something in my room. It's behind me, right? I can't see it, but I can feel it. Don't move. This isn't ordinary killing intent, it's extremely fierce evil energy. Your life is almost over. Master, help me, what should I do? Is it going to eat me? Don't panic, I'll teach you a method to suppress yang energy, specifically to break this evil, but the steps are crucial, you must follow them exactly. If you mess up even a little, even a god would shake their head. I dare, master, speak quickly. First step, find a pair of worn, unwashed smelly socks. Smelly socks, that's right. A person has 3 flames on their head, your yang energy is leaking. That thing is about to lift your skull. The soles of the feet carry energy. Finally use the original socks to press on the top of the head, called using turbidity to overcome yin. Directly sweat out the top door's yang energy. Hurry up, no time. Well done. Now find the brightest red lipstick. Do the same on the right cheek. Master, what are you drawing? That's called the Xuanwu evil repelling talisman. Red is fire, Xuanwu is water. Fire and water merge, creating a barrier on your face. I'm not telling you to doodle. If you don't want to lie, just give up. The last step, also the most critical one. Shout at the camera with all your might. 3 times, the ancestral mantra. That thing will be exorcised on the spot, master. What mantra? I am a big fool. Evil spirit, retreat. Got it. Drop that third-rate acting. That V-shaped holographic liquid in your wardrobe. The wires are all exposed from the base. Looks like cheap junk from a bargain bin. The reflections are a dead giveaway, and your effects are too low budget. The low-res pixels are all blocky, honestly. Alright viewers, that's it for today. One last message for you. Trust science. Reject superstition. Brain cancer cell activity reduced by 5%. Remaining normal lifespan increased by 60 days. Cash reward of 2 million received. New mission released. Head to the Flower Expo Park. Gone is to complete 3 effective fortune readings, which means mastering another occult skill. Fortune telling is a deep game. Dead fortunes, lie readings, all depends on real skill. Look closely, this stuff is wrong, don't talk nonsense. Mine are all good, I sold it all. At this price, I'll take the anxiety level here, far exceeding the financial district office towers. This is the richest soil for occult business. I'm sticking to my plan. Quietly bring the first destined person up. Master, how much for a fortune reading? Have a seat. Have a seat. $50, same price for all. What do you want to read? Read my goods. I borrowed loan shark money to buy a batch of imported spring festival orchids. All 280,000 of my capital is sunk in shed 9. My right eyelid's been twitching, heart racing. I just want a sign to see if these flowers can survive the weakened cell. First, cleanse your hands. Cleanse them before the reading. No stray energy on them. Look for yourself. What does water flooding Gold Mountain mean? A big flood is coming. Both up and down are water, double danger. This reading boils down to one thing. Your batch of orchids will face a devastating water disaster. They'll be drowned, no joke. My shed 9 is a fully sealed computer-controlled smart greenhouse. Even if knives fall outside, it's bone dry inside. 280,000 in real cash. Master, don't joke with me. Ask you something. Does that greenhouse have a row of automatic spray pipes on top? Det, that's the mist humidification system. It's for spraying mist on the orchids. The water disaster isn't from the sky. It's in the pipes above your head. The reading indicates danger, and it's internal danger. This is called an unforeseen threat. The leak isn't from rain, it's your own pipe system about to fail. That doesn't make sense. We just did maintenance last month. Last month's maintenance can't last forever. Now go. Call your worker in the shed. Have him get a ladder and trek the main pressure valve on the top spray system. Just trek the valve, nothing else. Old Jung, stop working and get the ladder. Climb to the top of shed 9. Climb to the top of shed 9. Trek the main valve of the spray system. No more talk. Just look when I tell you to. But the main valve casing is cracked. A 20-kilometer long gash. It's all rusted inside. The screws are falling off. The whole valve shakes when I touch it. This thing is about to break down completely. Shut off the water now. Master, your reading is eerily accurate. It's not up to me. It's all the fate you shook out yourself. I'm just a translator, just reciting the text. Master, you're a lifesaver, if not for you today. My goods and the loan shark would have driven my whole family to jump in the river. All right. If the valve is broken, replace it. Don't take this money. Buy from a proper factory and have someone pressure test the whole pipe system. Don't leave any hidden risks. Rumors always get more exaggerated. By the time it reaches the 5th person, the Shitari has evolved into a living immortal who snapped his fingers and the pipe in shed 9 cracked in fear. Young master, I'd lie a fortune reading. Have a seat. You too. No need. I'll stand. Standing is fine. Saves sitting together and annoying me. What do you want to read? Lop life, this marriage is unbearable. We're separated. My partner's been at our daughter's for 6 days. I just want to know if me and this old grump are purely here to pay off karmic debts in this life. Calm your hands, close your eyes. Think about what you want to ask. Shake. The Earth Thunder Revival Hexagram. 7 words in the verse. A withered tree blooms again with oil. The hexagram looks ordinary, but the key to breaking the situation is all in that word oil. It means your relationship looks dried up on the surface, leaves all fallen, but the roots aren't dead, meaning as long as the fire comes at the right time, this old tree can still sprout new shoots. Auntie's fiery anger from earlier faded a lot. The old man beside her had his hands clenched behind his back. Together, at the bottom of the stubbornness, there's still a flicker of unextinguished flame. Now I'll ask you something, answer truthfully. On the first night you moved out, didn't your husband cook a pot of something and leave it on your bedside table? Auntie was stunned, her eyes full of surprise. The old man's whole back instantly tensed up. How did you know? It was medicine, right? The kind for joint pain. Your knees suffer on rainy days. He cares more about this than you do. The night you left, he was too proud for his own good. Couldn't swallow his pride to call you back. Left it out all night, then cooked a fresh batch. Did this for 6 straight days. As soon as the words fell, Auntie's eyes turned red. The old man twisted his face away. Even his neck flushed beet red. The sign says it clearly. A new cycle begins. Your husband's mouth is the hardest part, but his hands never stopped caring. Auntie lowered her head, tears dripping down. You stubborn old fool. You cooked medicine. Why play dumb? What are you yelling about? Didn't you pack up and leave? I still had the nerve to bring you medicine at our daughter's place. Do I have any dignity left? Dignity, dignity. Go lie with your dignity for the rest of your life. The old couple argued loudly in the street, voices rising. But the sharpness in their words had long turned to water, and besides, for your knee pain, go to a proper hospital and get a checkup. Under the setting sun, the old couple slowly walked away, supporting each other. Just one final push left. Bought a fortune reading, urgent, don't rush, slowly tell me. At 2:30 p.m. there's a multi-million $1 landscaping bid opening. I've been grinding on this project for 3 months. My quote is already rock bottom. But my competitor is a local landscaping company. They're already buddy-buddy with the client. Can I really win this bid? Bought. Calm your hands, close your eyes, shake. The Great Strength Hexagram, top-tier sign. Among all 66 hexagrams, this one ranks in the top 5. The Great Strength Hexagram. Ascending, unstoppable momentum. You'll definitely win this bid, but there's one condition. What condition? The Great Strength Hexagram hates hesitation. If you waver for even half a second, the energy will dissipate. Master, I trust you. The man pulled out 300 in cash, slammed it on the table, and sprinted out of the awning, nearly crashing into a cart hauling materials. I leaned back in my chair, watching that white-shirt figure rush toward the office building. At 2:30 p.m., bid opening time, my gaze cut through the trucks, locked onto the glass doors of the office building. That was a notice. I watched from afar. A smile crept into my eyes. System notification. Fortune reading mission of 3 readings successfully completed. This skill of reading dead signs and interpreting lie ones has been fully mastered by me, integrated and understood. Pack up, heading home. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this medicine is no ordinary one. High blood pressure, coronary heart disease, early stage tumor cells. One pill cleans it all out. You can't buy this anywhere else. I brought it straight from a Swiss lab. Nano-targeted factors that repair damaged human cells. The bottle held a dozen red pills, their color unnaturally uniform. The seller wore a name tag on his chest. The name tag read, Senior Nano Medical Researcher. Sir, you really? This bottle has 15 pills, 1 a day, half a month per course. Come back when you're done. Guaranteed to bring your blood pressure down to normal. You'll walk with a spring in your step. Wait, the scammer shouted 2000. The time was 2:17 p.m. He stood southwest of me in the Kuan position. Time and position form an internal hexagram. Earth generates metal, drained of all vitality. This bottle is full of earthy waste, relying entirely on his mouth to drain the people's hard-earned cash. Sir, don't leave yet. 70% flour, 20% ash. The rest is industrial binder. Won't kill you, but won't save you either. What is this stuff? Who do you think you are, spreading lies here? This is the latest nanotech, a global exclusive patent. What do you know? A kid trying to ruin my business. Who are you anyway? Me? Just a passing concerned citizen. 2,000 for a bottle of flour pills. Costs less than $2. 1,000% profit margin. Even more than my Jiangfeng makes from fortune telling. Don't leave, if this medicine is real. Let's TED it. If I lose, I'll pay you 10,000 and apologize publicly. Apologize publicly. Swallow what? This is quantum nano-level formula. Those hospital machines can't detect it. Old man, don't take this medicine yet, though it won't harm you, it won't cure you either. Is that true? If my formula doesn't met the TET results, I'll pay you 10 times. This 500 is for one pill, the rest is testing fee. Take the pill and money. Cross the street, register at the lab, tell the doctor to do a family substance spectrum analysis. Just get preliminary results, bring the slip back. What if his key is real? If it's real, why is he nervous? What if his medicine is real? If it's real, why is he nervous? Look at that bastard's legs. They're shaking. Hey, let go. This is assault. I'll call the police. Go ahead, I'll dial for you. Conclusion. Sample tested, wheat content about 68% to 72%. No active medicinal ingredients found, just food coloring and flavoring. No medicine, you bastard. Isn't that white coat hot? Hand over the 2,000 you just took. Give it back to this old man. I bought 2 bottles last week. I have to trek. Hit him, block him, don't let him run. Officer, someone's selling fake medicine here. Scamming everyone. Please come handle this. Walk faster, stop dawdling. Take your junk and move out. Xiao Hui and I are having our wedding at the end of the month. The house needs to be redone. You're a fortune teller, right? Come on, judge for me, young man. Fortune telling costs 50 yuan, pay first, then tell your she to fine, 50 it is. Take a look at me. This old geezer isn't my real dad. See this. Black and white, no blood relation. No wonder I never saw my mom. No wonder I never saw my mom. I must have been kidnapped, separated from my birth parents for over 20 years. He even lied that my mom went abroad and never came back. That's it. Old man kidnapped someone else's kid, raised him, now won't leave our wedding house, eating our food, drinking our stuff. Why should he? If you have any shame, pack your junk and get out. Xiao Hui. Dad's really not a kidnapper. Don't call me Xiao Hui, you don't deserve it. Young man. Stay calm. Calm about what? You've seen it. Give your verdict. Is he a kidnapper or not? Or are you just a con artist? Don't rush. I'll read it slowly. Only by reading your face can I see what's buried in this matter. How much you don't know. This TET result is correct. He's not your real dad. Hear that? The fortune teller said you're not my dad. I'm calling the police. Kidnapper, look here. Don't call the police yet, because your parents' palace collapsed 25 years ago. What do you mean? Simple. On the forehead, from the hairline to the brow line, this area is called the sun and moon corner. It governs parental fate. The color here isn't just faint, it's dead at the root. Your birth parents died shortly after your first month. Old man's reaction is fiercer than when falsely accused. You're cursed with loneliness. Male and female both withered. Your literary and fortune lines are dry. No marriage prospects for decades. Destined to have no biological children. A childless bachelor raised a kid with no blood relation for 25 years. Why? I just found him. Found him on the street, old man. You can fool outsiders and your son of 25 years, but you can't fool these eyes of mine. The bond between you and this kid isn't some shallow street found fate. Old man, you raised him for 25 years. You know better than anyone what happened around his first month. If you still say you found him on the street, I'll have to reveal everything else on your face. But those words coming from me are better coming from you. Car accident. Xiao Hui's parents died in a car crash. His mom didn't make it in the ambulance. His dad died soon after at the hospital. Only Xiao Hui survived. His mom held him in her arms. Gave her life for his. You knew my dad. Your dad was my comrade. The day of the accident at the hospital. You saw your comrade for the last time at the hospital, agreed to his dying wish. He begged you to take care of this kid. Look at his hands. These hands have done heavy labor for at least 20 years. His loneliness isn't because he couldn't find a wife, but because he chose to carry the burden alone, unwilling to let down your birth father, so he kept going, buying you a crate of milk at the school gate. I was embarrassed and told him not to come. So he left it at the guardhouse for the guard to pass on. In winter he stood at the construction site. Guardhouse for the guard to pass on. In winter he stood at the construction site all day, came back. His fingers cracked from the cold. I saw it but never asked. That coat he wore. When I was in elementary school, he already wore it. I even laughed at him. It wasn't that he couldn't afford a new one. Every penny saved was spent on you. I was afraid he'd know how much it would hurt him. He was just a month old then. Knew nothing. Your dad's belongings, army photos, and your mom's pictures. I've kept them all in the green box under the bed for 25 years. Not a single thing lost. You should really reflect. Reflect on yourself. Dad, I was wrong. I'm not human. Don't kneel. The floor is cold. I don't blame you. Dad never blamed you. Hope you know what to do from now on. No need to thank me. Go back and look at that iron box. Read through what your dad saved for 25 years.